like this one for very long time.
So
Tear out the
build it?
mountain.
They build it?
Yeah, tear the other mountain do for very long time. Keep it like for maybe for 100 years also. For long time like this one.
This one 100 years.
Yeah, for keeper.
Really?
Keeper for do for weaving.
How they
This?
start to put all the material? Like she start making first
Yes.
this lining, or
Like this one, like for front this one also. Do for
in
like
this
this one.
part she has the.
This one had a machine. Had the
okay.
machine in here. You can meet it there. You can look in had a machine.
So they have another machine to make
Yes,
this.
had a
inside.
machine like this on inside for the weaving.
So at the end, this one is we're gonna use it
Yeah.
to make this.
My
clothes,
brought this one.
like this one
Yes.
or this, no?
Yes, like this one.
Okay.
Like this one type for indigo.
For indigo.
Yeah, for the indigo blue like this.
I think that is really impressive the way that they make the fabric, the weaving, because it's unique tradition in the village. Just the old people, they just know how to make this fabric, and it's impressive because it's like a really complicated technique. They use this machine that is like 100 years old, and they never change it. So it's amazing. Like they really keep in the tradition, and I'm really glad they do. So what is this?
Yeah, this one she can do, but then finish.
But this come from where?
from hand.
Hand?
Yeah,
The
from
marijuana?
hand. Yeah.
And how they make it like?
Oh, she make it really long. She can make it for
So they have to open.
yeah. She can really to open finish. She can do for one by one, really long.
So they have to make it really thin.
Yeah, just two.
One by
single.
one.
Yeah, one by one. Just
And how
two
they're
single.
using the machine. Can we make one here?
Yeah.
The technique is really like impressive because you have to have the technique to with the hand, and also she used the leg to pull up the fabric up. And after they have another small machine when the fabric they roll it in a like in a stick. So after she can use that to start making the lining. And so yeah, I saw this kind of technique from another cultures, but I never experienced how they make it. So it was amazing. So it's amazing because she has to do it like a malabarist, like in the circles, and she has to be really precise because she can fail. And she used like the paraffin to make the fabric shine, and after she has to wrap it with the rock. So it's really impressive technique, and I never thought that they would do it like that. How she do that? It's so difficult. It's like if she, I will fail. Oh wait, 2 minutes. I got it. It's like so much practice. Ready? I don't know how she does that. Okay. I think I can do it. I will stay here, so I will do it for them.
You touch mine very well.
Oh my god, thank you. This is like an exercise for me. It's This is going down. Woo! I'm going down. You finished?
Yeah.
Okay, how I go? It's like surfing was really hard to do and was really fun, and they have so much practice to do this because you have to have really balance to move the legs and going up and back. But it's really nice experience, so I never thought. Thank you so much. Yeah. Well, it has been really hard to come up here, but I'm really excited to see how they make these beautiful clothes from the Hmong people. So they will show me how they make it. So let's go. Okay, so what is she doing here?
She do right from market for jacket, like for skirt.
So is which part here?
Like for different like this
For the
one,
long way.
Ah, so it's the design. So it's like she makes the lines, and after you have to do what she's doing.
She do this one for the fire had say the border. Get you looking.
Ah, this is
These
like
are from
a.
the mountain.
Ah,
They
okay.
not have too much.
From
For
the
some people
moon.
have, some people not have.
Okay.
Get you looking for market like this one for Alma. Like for Alma market for the woman.
Okay. They cut just a piece. They cut just that piece.
Like
And
for one
it-
village, maybe had two woman, every woman do like this one.
Ah, okay.
Yes. But
And-
my village only had one more woman do like this one.
It is amazing how she can do this. Like she use beeswax that they recollect from the tree, and she start making it like really slowly, and it's kind of like a feeling like she's the only person in the village that she's the best in the village that she knows how to make this kind of craft. And I feel a little bit like sad because she's the only one. So after she died, the tradition is gonna get lost. So that would be really nice if the generations learn how to make this kind of patterns using the beeswax. design when she's drawing it. So it's kind of impressive and really amazing how she does that. So they don't know how to make this.
No.
Why?
Yeah, Papa, no.
背包我帮到大汉，滚帮到我大下的阿知道。
She know a little bit, even for people very young now.
And why they don't teach the kids how to make it?
We
Okay.
do like this one. And here not hard too much. Now people highlight for this one, like this one. Not highlight this one too much.
This one is too much work.
Yeah, not hard. Even not hard more.
Đã phụ phụ nan tờ ana nuôi chị cô rồi.
Ý nhà có hai cô, ý nhà cho mi họ lúc tí cho mi thông nó nè. Có hai bị cho mi cho có nó nè.
Chỉ mới thì ổ vậy.
Có tôi thử họ.
What is it?
In here people living here, people don't know my care like this for she. She also know people also my care like this
Nói
one,
cho
my
mình
care like
sợ.
different was same. Like this are for our woman, she also know, but the people don't know.
I think that this kind of craft will be really important for the new culture in fashion. I mean, always when you mix something new and something like is handmade, the value is higher. So I think, like, for example, if I will design something and if I use something handmade like this one and I mix it with some other materials like leather or other kind of materials, the price will be higher because this work take hours and hours to make one pattern. And I'm pretty sure if, like, for example, if I decide to make part of these patterns in my designs, the people will love it because it's something unique that you will not find it anywhere else in the world. So it's a unique piece that you will keep it forever.
Now people more.
The woman, she was really nice to show me how she designed everything. In 20 minutes, she did that beautiful pattern. And after, she also showed me how to put the piece of cloth in the water with indigo. So the technique was really like easy to do, and the results were like magic because change in less than 5 minutes, the cloth start to be blue. And they have to do that for a week to have the best results. So I really would like to be able to have this in my house and make it at home because it's a really fun technique. And so if I like this color like this, I can finish. Like for example, if I don't want really dark, I just
Every day, blue more.
no. But if I want light blue, I just finish, for example, like that, and I can leave it like this to use it this design.
Yeah, another for finish, other for little bit water hot.
So after I put in a hot water.
Hot water.
Okay.
Okay, the hot water like for this like go away. The more little bit say here, that's better.
Ah, okay. So I need to wait. I need to do it many times. So
Yes.
the yellow is gonna go away.
Yes, different yellow go away.
Okay. So let's do it again. When I visit the village, and they show me how to make with the beeswax and also the embroidered, but they just show me just a small piece. But now in the market, I can see like they use the techniques to make different things like pillows, wallet, skirts, like shirts, and everything. So it's amazing, like the creativity that these people have to create different things. basically the market is full of color. Like every single item is full of color, different patterns, different designs. They mix the techniques. They mix the bee wax with the embroidery technique. So they make beautiful things, like a lot of colors. So it's incredible. Okay, so this one is the one for bee wax?
Yeah, people, this one different for different yesterday.
Okay.
But this one for the back. Even people,
Okay.
we have this one finish or for together. We have different by hand. You know this one?
So this one is the bee wax?
Yeah, people like people market for one blanket.
Blanket. Okay.
Yeah,
So you make
blanket.
this, or this is the embroidery?
Yes.
Okay.
This one handmade.
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 So this one is, so they mix
Right now, first before do for skirt.
a skirt?
Yeah, how the skirt finish before for like for one by one each, like for a blanket.
This. How long takes to make?
Yeah. Handmade. Like for local, for my local people do sell like everything like this. Everything do by hand. Yes, now for my machine. Like this one sell for lantern.
I visit with Miko and Sisi. We visit the Sapa Museum, and I learned things that they didn't show me. That I learned that the traditional way at the beginning was to make every single piece with the bee wax, and after the time, because of the generations, they changed it to start making with embroidered because they find it easier. And after I asked Sisi why, and she said because they could work that technique anywhere they go, everywhere they go. So they don't need to be in the village to just work the bee wax. So they can come to the city and they just embroider everywhere they are doing. And I think that the community also, like for the foreigners, they will be really interested to learn how to make this, because in some parts of in the world we don't have that. You cannot have the opportunity to go to a village and talk with the people and live with them and learn how to make the handcraft. So I think it's a really great project what the Sapa community is doing to keep the tradition alive. So here is like stars. Like, what is this design?
Same but different little bit. You look here, different little bit. Also same.
And each one has a meaning. It's different, but has a meaning or not?
No.
No? It's just design?
Yeah, the same.
Okay. This one is the one that after I see the girl yesterday that she was making with the bee wax, she was making all the design on the clothes. I feel so impressed, and I really believe that this is unique and it's so beautiful, and I think that they should keep the tradition, because even now they do embroider, so they make the design using the embroidered on the clothes. If you ask me if I could prefer this one or like the embroidered, I really think that I really prefer this one much better. And actually I will pay no matter, like if you make a dress just with this technique, I will pay it no matter how much cost, because it's something unique and I know that I will not find it anywhere else in the world. This is the museum. So here are all the traditional.
One different. This one for the Zara people.
But the men, they just have on the collar. Much like you, they don't have so many details.
Yeah, not too much, not highlight too much. This is woman, Hana.
Okay.
Yes.
What is the meaning of the symbols? I heard about the bee, like because they make it with the bee wax, so they made a tribute to the bee, so they design something like the shape of the bee.
Yes. So people shine like this, or people shine a little bit different. Or sometimes for more shine for the pig or for the chicken.
Chicken. Okay.
Like that.
I had the chance to join a wedding. When we arrived, they showed me everything, like the traditional wedding, that is completely different, like in my culture. Starting with the dress of the bride, like they just wear like the same jacket with the details of the embroidered. But they use a different hat, so they make it by themselves for the special occasion, and also they use like the yearly that is special for that day. And the traditional wedding is about like the groom. He has to go to the bride house to ask the father and the family to take the bride. So usually he goes with a pig or money and the wine. So it's like a really like a traditional way that they make next to the fire. So he has to ask the permission to the father, and after they all together they go to pick up the pig and the rest of the things that the groom is gonna give to the family. And it's amazing, like everything is just about like the family and keep all together, and it's a really special tradition that they have. Cici told me that each person, like each of them, they design their own clothes, so they make it for every year. So right now, I can see like maybe this one she make it for herself. Yeah. So she spent 1 year making it for the wedding. Okay. So everything is so different, like even the way that he asked to the father of the bride to take the daughter is like authentic, because they have to drink like 4 or 6 times the wine from the village, and the father is telling the groom what he has to bring, like the money or like a pig, to be able to take the bride. So it's really nice, and I'm really grateful that I was able to be in a wedding for the Hmong people. So it's really nice. Had the opportunity to come to this village to experience the marriage of a couple, and I have to say, like, it's really amazing the way that they make the tradition, so different that I used to do in my country or in my culture. And the best part is, like, they make it so simple, like just the family, and they make it like a small ceremony in their house. And it's something that in our culture is more like you have to do a party or do something more special, but here they make it so simple that it's really good. And I feel so honored because they opened their house for me, and they make me feel special in this day. And I can say that has been a really awesome day, and I'm never gonna forget this. Go.